Hello, okay friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at my Oncidium Twinkle, the white variety. And if you are watching my video for the very first time, my channel is all about orchids. From what orchids I have, how I grow them, my thoughts on certain orchid topics, to what orchids are blooming, to what I have learned from other orchid hobbyists, etc. So if you want to follow along my orchid hobby adventure, please consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notification. I have always loved Oncidium Twinkle varieties. It doesn't matter whether it's in white, in pink/red, or the yellow variety, or the cinnamon variety. Their fragrance are just so wonderful. The fragrances are just amazing, and they're really compact growers, so they don't take a whole lot of space. So if you are growing your orchids on your window sills, or you're living in a small apartment like I was when I was still living in New York City, I was living in a studio apartment. It was just kind of hard, but having this type of orchid, it's actually very rewarding because they can potentially grow like weeds too if you take good care of them. And as you see, this orchid is currently in the semi-hydroponic setup. And I have noticed that Oncidium type orchids really do enjoy semi-hydroponics. And the main reason is because their roots like to be constantly moist. And in the semi-hydroponic setup, you do allow lots of moisture to be constantly present. So those roots inside the media can keep absorbing whatever moisture it needs. And when they do really well in semi-hydroponic setup, their new roots will grow into the reservoir. And that is going to be the best case scenario for you, because once the roots are growing into the reservoir, which is the level below the two holes that you see there, they will just thrive. That really just a good indicator for you to know that this particular one orchid is adapting to this type of this type of growing method. I have another one that is a rescue. It's Oncidium Cherry Baby, and its roots are already all over the media and are growing to the very bottom of the cup. So that one, I am so pleased that it's doing that, because now really is what I call this autopilot semi-hydroponics mode, because you only need to add water when there's no water. You don't even have to worry about any kind of repot, whatnot. Until they outgrow the cups. Now what you're seeing is really about a month ago, at the end of last year, and it's just basically showing that they were still pretty much just in buds. But right now, the reason I'm doing this video really is because, hey, they're in their the white variety anyway is in its full bloom, and I really want to give you an update on what they look like, and also just my praise to this particular orchid type, that it's rewarding and the fragrance is so lovely, and it is such a compact grower that I think everybody should have at least one, if not 2, 3, or 4. And now this segment is are some pictures taken from early January, so like around January 8th. And it's just some other shots of this white variety. Again, I really recommend that you get a couple of these if you don't already have some. You can check out some online nurseries, but you can also check out eBay's. I've seen constantly many different sellers selling different varieties of Oncidium Twinkles on eBay's. And this only applies to the US, because I only check the US eBay. I don't know about any other regions eBay sellers. So I just want to give you this update, and for the rest of the video, I have maybe another 10 pictures of this orchid in full bloom to show you what they look like. So I hope you enjoyed the rest of the picture, the rest of the video, the music, and I will talk to you in my next video. Ciao everybody, happy growing!